哟，兄弟，下山了。
How often did people compliment your Taiwanese cooking skills?
Every single day. It's just an incredibly strange job to do as a foreigner here. It's just a proper Aboriginal job.
Do you mind introducing yourself?
Sure. My name's Ryan. Been on the island for 7 years now. I work in the mountains as a porter. I carry and I cook. I came to Taiwan as a tourist. I just passed through nearly 30 countries for 2 years, cycled in the direction of Australia. From Harwich to Hoek van Holland, and then into Turkey to Georgia.
You're saying you're also doing it without a cell phone?
Yeah, that part, especially nowadays, even to myself, it feels ridiculous. No Google Maps.
No translator? Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Looked at a compass and you're like, I'm just gonna go east and just...
Heading south and east into the most hospitable country that I have ever visited, Iran.
Yeah, when you told me that before, I was kind of surprised because the image that most Americans have of Iran is unhospitable, to say it politely.
Yeah, we spent 23 nights in 23 different Iranian homes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like
insane. Yeah.
And want to ask me a lot of questions. Yeah. What are you doing in this village in central Iran?
What are you doing here?
Why are you on a bicycle?
Yeah. How did you answer that question?
That's the sense of adventure. Translating that into different languages is not easy. If there's zero English, trying to explain to people that we actually cycled across all of these countries is just be like, what? You come from the other country? Like, you know, our neighbor? Basically, the last stop, I guess, is kind of Singapore. And from Singapore, we flew to northern Queensland. And then it was like, could barely look at the bike anymore. I was just like ready for a change, you know.
Yeah. Then you ended up in Taiwan somehow.
I did, because I knew almost nothing about Taiwan. That was why I came here.
That was the allure.
Well, I wasn't even thinking about working here or any, I was just coming on holiday. Very quickly, I met 3 foreigners who were all speaking Chinese. Set businesses up here, interesting, fun things, outdoors. I was like, wow, you know, you don't meet many foreigners. We keep referencing Iran, but you know, I wouldn't have thought there were many Europeans in Iran speaking fluent Farsi. So, you know, it gets the
hamsters going.
Gets the hamsters going. I've not heard that one before. Yeah, no, got me thinking. And
you were running bike tours?
Did run a couple of tours, but it was a pretty busy island, you know. The nicest places to ride really are in the mountains. Became more drawn to hiking, actually. Found out quite quickly about the 100 peaks here. Sometimes I go with a friend. Then other times, kind of like the test occasionally, like heading out on your own. Keeps you really focused. You don't want to break your ankle if you're 4 days walk from the road on your own.
Yeah, I've heard hiking in Taiwan, because of the terrain, it's more dangerous than other parts of the world.
Yeah, many areas where there is no phone signal. My now ex-partner, she did buy me a satellite phone, I guess. Then she was happy for me to return home. I think I was doing a solo hike 5-6 years ago. Bumped into one Yenzuming that maybe 2 or 3 times. And the final time, he's like, what are you doing for work? Funny you should ask. And he's like, why don't you come and work for us? Shall I ask my boss if he'd like to employ a Laowai, right? I was just thinking, like, how is this even possible? Like, no foreigner does this, and like, it's just a proper Aboriginal job. I basically said, all right, like, my heart is like this now. I'm like, yeah, go for it. We just walked over to an area with phone signal. I remember the following week, there I was, brand new rack, and had my first job. Actually, I could go get it. It's a very complicated piece of kit. That goes on your head. Put all your gear on here. That folds down and you stack it up. Off you go. Usually 35 to 50. Often it's food that will come in like a big polystyrene box. Yay high. You might need to carry 2 of them. It's a full-on service job. Chopping veg, I've got rice on, I've got this going, you know, it's been quite busy cooking for 15 people on my own, you know. Boys, what I mang.
You learn how to cook Taiwanese food then?
Yeah, I know how to use a bit of soy sauce now, a little bit of chili.
There you go.
How does it work? Well, it's completely different to cooking in a kitchen with a fridge and a shop outside. Everything has to be thought of and prepared and weighed. Each meal, how many grams. Otherwise, day 7, day 8, day 9, like, you might not have enough then.
So you cook shifan, and then like, what do you usually cook for dinner?
A lot of just traditional Taiwanese grub. It's rice, soup, and then 6 other dishes, and you take what you want. Pork, steak, luro, the my sijido, the beans, bit of a juabing in the morning.
How often did people compliment your Taiwanese cooking skills?
Every single day.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
你很会煮台湾菜啊.
Yeah, I've had that question asked so many times. Because often people are expecting I'm like whipping up some like Irish dish. I'm just like, maybe I should cook foreign food in the mountains. I just don't think Taiwanese are ready for it yet. The environment is quite stressful for a lot of hikers. You just want everything to be as kind of comfortable and as easy and as familiar as possible, really. Not like, hey guys, it's idali mien tonight. It's just be like, oh, so different. You know, it has to just be like stuff they've seen all their life.
Fun. I love this. In terms of like when you got the job, did you speak Chinese?
I would say like my Chinese is pretty shit with learning language. When you need it, you learn it. If your salary depends on you being able to speak Chinese, then what are you going to do? Get a new job or learn Chinese, isn't it? Which doesn't necessarily mean you can pick up like good Chinese, but you definitely get like the feeling and like the simple, normal conversations. Oh, 兄弟,下山了,下班了.
It's interesting because most jobs as a foreigner here, people will speak to you in English. But you had one of the few ones where you're like, okay, you're going to learn.
Yeah, there is only one foreigner who's done this full time in Taiwan, and it is me. It's not an environment for English speakers. It's just an incredibly strange job to do as a foreigner here.
So are they kind of surprised seeing you? Like,
yeah. Still have that even 4 years in. People are still just like, because I can understand what they're saying. People are like, what the f is he doing here? I'm like, hi, I am your xiezuo, you know, and they're like, oh, okay, yeah. 99% of the paying clients are Taiwanese who are middle-aged, i.e. an abe, basically.
And was that kind of challenging trying to fit in with that kind of group of people?
It's extremely challenging, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely not a demographic that most foreigners living in Taiwan would have much to do with. These are not people you've met in like psytrance festivals or even a bar, you know, because most Taiwanese don't go to bars. It seems that people just work flat out from 20 to 50 and then start considering what to do. Hiking is certainly one thing that I think, yeah, you know, if we're going to do this 100 peaks, doing that on your own.
So have you done all 100?
Yeah.
You've done all 100?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
I've done most of them just through work. The longest hike is 10 days, called Nansan Duan. I've done 5 trips, total 50 days.
Out on that same trail?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. It's fucking hardcore. When you get down safely, it's actually a big rush. You know? You just haven't seen anybody else usually other than your team, because there's a set way. If you're coming the other way, it's Nizo, right? And a lot of the bushes, if everyone goes this way, are all bent that way, right?
Oh,
so you're coming that way, they're all sticking into you, aren't they? Yeah. I guess once I got like over 80 or something, I was like, oh, I should actually just do this. Yeah. There's some of them really obscure and remote, and often we'd have no work. So I just would have to just go on my own. That became really difficult and strange for me. Hey, boss man, I'm going to take a week off work. And he's like, all right, well, why is that? I'm going to go hiking on my own. He's like, are you all right, mate? Like,
Any favorite baiyue?
Now I think I would just say any mountain in good weather. This weather is just so important. Once like bad weather comes and you're 3,000 plus meters and you're in the middle of the mountains, there's no photos to take. It's now you just get the f down. There's no helicopter, right? There's no help at all.
Have you ever been caught in weather like that before?
Yeah.
Snow or something?
Yeah. It was the end of March on the longest hike, Nansan Duan. We were in the dead middle, day 5, and it started snowing. We were actually a very large group. We were 7 porters and I think 23 or 24 hikers. Day 7, all the hikers ended up getting airlifted. Yeah.
So how did you guys make that call?
If it's snowing, you want to have experience hiking in snow. And 99.9% of Taiwanese have never even seen snow. The vast majority of Taiwanese live on the flatlands in Taipei, Taichung, Kaohsiung, right? You know, you're not dealing with like a European team who've grown up in and around Chamonix. You know what I mean? It's a completely different.
When you met the guy, did he say how much you get paid?
He did say about pay, yeah. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been interested.
Is it like more or less than you would make teaching English?
It definitely can be more. more, but it's a very unstable job because it's totally weather dependent. If there's a typhoon, 7 days or 14 days, no work. You just gotta go figure it out. If only we were doing this in the States, bro.
Yeah?
God, the tips would be amazing.
No, I used to do surf lessons before I came here, and I got anywhere from $20 to $200 in tips for a 2-hour lesson.
What? That's amazing. As we know, there's no tipping culture here, is there?
No.
Even for 24-hour service, you know, wake up in the morning, 3 a.m., cooking breakfast, and then hiking all day, and then again, and you know.
What's kind of the shelf life on a porter usually?
I'm coming towards retirement now, and I'm not yet 35.
Getting up there, bro.
I've been 4 years doing this job. Started getting a pain in my knee. Did get it checked out. The meniscus is torn, hoping it grows back. To answer your question, like the average porter, I don't know, maybe 40 or something. There's a couple of fellas who are 60, non-Aboriginal, that are 60.
Is there something they do to like maintain themselves? Or
They often drink the yaojo.
Balida or...
No, that's fake. They make it themselves, you know, with Chinese medicine herbs and good mijo or mijoto. I tell you what, I've been asked multiple times, do I like it here? It's almost a ridiculous question, but I've been asked it so many times.
Now I hate it.
Yeah, I have to like it. I'm not from here, and I'm here by choice. And my daughter, who's nearly 2 years old now, it's very important for me to be a large part of her life. Thanks for having me for my first TED Talk. Yeah, man.